What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Jay Black, aka Black Man. Please and thank you. Shake my hand, hit the like button. We are here and we have one. Let me ask y'all a question before we get into the video at hand. When did Not Like Us come out? Not to be confused with Like That. Not Like Us. When did that come out? I'll wait. I'll give you 2 seconds. 2, 1. May 4th of 2024. When did this Oscar situation pop up? Last night. March 2nd of 2025. How long will this last? How long will this occur? How long will the joke be running on major platforms? This is the Academy Awards, Oscar. This ain't Wendy's. This ain't Popeyes. This ain't Church's Chicken. This ain't the stand-up comedy nightclub. This is halftime at the Oscar Awards with A-list celebrities galore. Iron Man is in the crowd. Nick Fury is in the crowd. You hear me? This is the same place that Will Smith rocked the show and didn't make the Oscar proud. Bars! Pardon me. Let's get back to it. Conan O'Brien decides to make a joke. A very critical one in a sense, right? During the halftime of the Oscars. About the halftime of the Super Bowl involving Kendrick at the expense of Drake. Damn. Let's get to it, y'all. Let's see exactly what he said. All right?
Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile.
Ah! Look at the laughter. I just told y'all the entire Avengers might probably be in attendance. I just told y'all that the entire Avengers. The Justice League might be in the crowd. Look at the laughter. Damn. Let's continue.
Don't worry, I'm lawyered up.
Double homicide. Damn. So how much do they know? They know the entire back and forth between Drake, and they know the part of it being lawyered up. So you all even know the lawsuits that's going on too. You can play one more time.
Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile.
YouTube ain't getting me. Sorry about that.
Don't worry, I'm lawyered up.
Damn. Here's the crazy part about this, right? I'm using what Kendrick did in terms of censorship, saying instead of that, which I think like the way Kendrick censored that is even crazier. That means run, stranger danger. That might hit harder than the PDF file. But what I'm saying is this though. This is a joke. I don't think this is freestyle. And the way they set it up, this was rehearsed. This was approved. And it's not even saying, this was approved, y'all. This was approved. This was written and given to and say, here, you say this. Or he probably read it and said, this is what I'm going to say. Damn, at the expense of Mr. Graham, Drake. Wow. Oscars, Academies? Such a serious award ceremony. And they doing this during the halftime. Damn. Drake, let me tell you something. Listen, I would say don't sue, but that's already happened. By the way, this is Allegedly Podcast. You know, it's your boy Jay Black. I host the Allegedly Podcast. Everything I say and do is for entertainment purposes only, so leave me alone. I'm just saying, since the suing already happened, right? I'd say don't sue. The battle is the battle. Fight what you got to do. Do what you got to do lyrically, right? But we beyond that point. He already did what he did. Pre-petition defamation, straight out lawsuits against, iHeartRadio, Spotify, UMG, and some of them still is ongoing. We'll get into that settlement part too at some point, probably a different video. All right, you got to make an example out of somebody, bro. Somebody got to pay. Somebody got to pay. Not me. Again, this is Allegedly Podcast, by the way. Allegedly Podcast. Somebody got to pay. One thing I can say to myself, right, that made people stop talking about something. I forget the exact particulars, but it's Tasha K versus Cardi B. Cardi B got her out of here in terms of owing money. Like to this day, if I'm not mistaken, Cardi B is owed money from Tasha K. So people are like, they walk on eggshell to talk about Cardi B in terms of saying certain things. Because she'll come for you. I don't think you're going to get UMG. I don't think you're going to get Kendrick. You got to get somebody, though. They walking around this. They using this situation like this, like it's Skittles. Certified lover, certified. They doing this like it's Skittle. They just pop a Skittle. Here's a PDF joke with Drake's name. Damn. And I see some of the comments. We'll go through a little bit of them. Saying that while you're in front of Hollywood is nasty. I'll give a point for that. Because, you know, Hollywood is very different. I actually tweeted that. Hollywood is very different. So a lot of laughters, this can apply to some other folks in Hollywood. All right? Just saying. So I ain't too mad at this comment right there. Let's keep going. All right, man, only trying to tear a black man down. Let's keep going. No secret part of Hollywood. It's the same thing as the first comment. Irony is it's the same thing as the first comment. Wow. Say Drake. Drake is winning the case 100%. I disagree. Let's go to me real fast. Ladies and gentlemen, and I know a lot of people are pissed off at this point, but I got to remind y'all how this thing played out from J. Cole and Drake going on the track. They tried to get Kendrick involved. That didn't happen. Fast forward to him jumping on the track with Metro Boomin and Future. It's the big three. It's just Big Me. Like how the battle played out. There's an ongoing joke that Drake ghost wrote, Not Like Us. Right? And when you unpack the joke, it says that, you know, all the stuff that Kendrick is saying, Kendrick obliged to what Drake was saying in Taylor Made. We want this to be a triple entendre, a triple, quintuple, quadruple entendre. Kendrick said, okay. Drake said, hey, you talk about this, you know, Joe Budden podcast, you know, everything they say on there is true. Kendrick said, okay. Talk about the Epstein. Kendrick said, okay. So all these layup angles, him doing this and him doing that, Kendrick said, okay, I'll oblige. And before he said, okay, what happened? It was the war of who went to low blow first. And if I'm not mistaken, it was Drake. We're here because the battle didn't stay on the competitive side. And people are wondering, I'll go back to some of these comments are here too. Let me see if I can see it. They're not mentioning, and someone said they're not mentioning Kendrick with his wife and Dave Free. Why are they not mentioning that though? Before we get into the rest of the video, why are they not mentioning that? He threw shots at the baby moms, not the baby, Whitney. You know what I'm saying? Mentioned her doing push-ups, which is, then he doubled down on him going mentioning her, you know what I'm saying? Or if I wasn't clear enough, he went for Whitney and the Dave Free. But the reason it doesn't stick and the reason it doesn't hurt Kendrick, because you know what Kendrick did? He brought them out. He had Whitney in the video. He had Whitney support the entire time. The entire show was being produced by Dave Free. So the allegations and claims that went against Kendrick, it just didn't stick or hit for those reasons. I'm just saying. I think the battle is done. We don't got to talk about the battle. We know who won respectfully. But the reason why you can't pull the same jokes on Kendrick, one, because it's not PDF. Two, because Kendrick brought them out systematically. He took your biggest hits and made it his pluses while still dismantling him. I'm just saying what transpired and why you don't get no Kendrick jokes. On top of that, he won. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Another thing that y'all messed up on, right? When Andrew Schultz decided to clap back at Kendrick, right? Y'all said, hey, you know, the comedians, they can do whatever they want. Why are you so offensive? Why are you so sensitive? Last I checked, Conan O'Brien is a comedian. Damn, I know. Look how it comes around, though. Conan O'Brien is a comedian to this is a joke. And honestly, the joke, it could have been, he could have set up a little differently. I don't know. It stole me off a little bit. But the rules that y'all said with Andrew Schultz saying that he wants to grape Kendrick and nothing he can do about it. That was all he ha ha. It's so funny, right? He's allowed to do it. You should have the same energy for him saying this. Let's go back up. Even though I don't think this is that funny, to be honest, I ain't gonna hold you. It's a comedian, right? Comedian Conan, a very famous comedian at the Oscars. This is a joke.
Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a pedophile.
This is a joke. It's low-key stand-up, and they're laughing. So if you are okay with Andrew Schultz saying, hey, I would, you know, if it was just me and him, if it was just me and Kendrick, I can make love to him. Like you do about it. He can only say if it's consensual or not. That was the funniest to a lot of people. So if that was funny to you, I'm assuming, you know, you're still laughing at this. Just saying, all right? With that being said, I think we're done here for the time being. The next joint will be in terms of the settlement. We'll get to that at some different point. I had something I want to speak on that with. Shake my hand, we out, man. Have a blessed one. I know. Drake, make an example out of somebody, please. Not me, though. Not me. Salute. Appreciate that. We out.